How's everyone doing? This is FLF Gaming, and today I'm going to bring you guys another Minecraft episode. And in today's Minecraft episode, we are going to be starting a building series. So this is the first episode of our building series. And basically, I'm on a super flat world, and what we're going to do is just build like crazy. And some of it I will be recording, some not. And in this first episode, what I'm going to be doing is for this first episode, sorry about that, what I'm going to be doing is building a house for you guys. It's not going to be like a super big house. It's just going to be a regular nice house that you guys can build just for the world, and also just to show you guys ideas for building. So what we're going to use mainly, we're going to use way more, but the main things that we're going to use in this is probably cobblestone, brick, glass, birchwood, and oak wood. And yeah, there's going to be other things too, but I was just saying those are the main things that we're using. So starting off, I always like to place 2 doors. I like to use 2 doors in my house. I find it looks much nicer. So this is kind of like the base. Okay, so I like to put 2 doors here. Now what I like to do is I like to start off with putting your building block. In this case, it's going to be bricks. So that's the house can be mainly bricks. So I kind of like to start off like this and then just build around. So what we're going to do now is we're going to count how many we want it. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's say we're going to take the 5th block, and that's where we're going to start building. Actually, you know what? We're going to go like this. So at the 6th block, 6, I can't. Okay, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What am I? Just even them up. 10, 9. Okay, so we're at 9 blocks here. Let's add 10. 10. Here we go. So this is 10. It should be 10. Okay, so now we are at, I'm pretty sure we're at 5 by 10 or 6 by 10. It doesn't really matter. But this is kind of like our starting ground. So from here we can do anything we basically want. But it's just to show you guys, this is what we're going to be mainly building. We might even have a bonus in the back. So what I like to start off by doing is the ground. I always like to do the ground first. And for the ground, I have chosen to use cobblestone. I find cobblestone really blends in well with brick and also the wood that we're going to be using. And the wood that we're going to be using is going to be mainly for the roof. I don't think we'll be using any really that besides at the roof, because I want to do it mainly in brick and glass in the windows. So yeah, we got this all done here. We're gonna have to replace those doors, unfortunately. Actually, under the doors I always like to do brick. I find it looks nicer, even though you can't really see it, but it just looks nicer. Okay, so now we're gonna place our cobblestone. Put it everywhere. Fill up the whole ground. And yeah, so yeah, it's gonna look really, really nice. I always like to refer to, when I'm in a survival series, this isn't the house that I usually build first, because in a survival it does take tons of materials. You have to use so much clay. But yeah, eventually, once I get my world bigger in survival, that's when I kind of make this house. But at the beginning, I just like to make a wood simple house with glass windows, and maybe, who knows, maybe we might build that. Or I'm thinking of doing a how to survive your first night video. So comment if you guys want that. So here we go. We have our platform. So already it is looking pretty nice. So what we're gonna do now is, like I said, I like the doors to be the base. So we're just going to go over with our brick. Next step is we are going to decide how many high we want it to be. I find this is always a good idea to decide how many high you want it to be. I don't know, I just like to do that. I like to decide how high it's going to be. So I'm thinking about that high. Let me just see. Yeah, about that high. So we're gonna do it this high. We're not gonna do the roof right away. We're just gonna start by filling in all these blocks, and then we'll do the windows. so that there is sunlight coming in. Yeah. Usually when I'm in a house for lighting, I don't like to use torches because I find using redstone, whatever, redstone lamps and glowstone, whatever. I find it looks nicer, more. I don't know. I find it looks nicer with the house, but with brick, I find torches look nice with brick, wood, and cobblestone. I find it looks pretty nice. So that's what we're going to be using in this build. So this is build number 1. So yeah, that's what we'll call it. The building series, build number 1. While you guys are watching this video, please leave a like. If you guys have any suggestions on what I should build, I am definitely open to any suggestions. So please leave a comment also, telling me what I should build and what you guys think would be cool to see as a build. I am really open to build anything. Doesn't really matter how long it takes. It might just be split up into separate videos, but you know, I don't really want my videos, at least for the beginning of the channel, I'm not really trying to surpass 15 minutes in length. So yeah, so here you guys go. We have all the bricks filled in. So now what we're going to do is we are going to do the windows. So the windows, I always start off by doing the ones over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this. So we're going to do a 4, take 4 and do that. Sorry, we're just going to, there we go. Now it's the same. So let's fill this in with glass. There you go. Already it is looking nice. It's a little bit more nice now. So next step is going to be, I think we're going to do by 4. So we're going to do that, and then we'll do that. This is perfect. This is why I like to do it either by 5, 10, 15, 20. Always in that, because I find it just, I don't know, it helps and makes it look nicer so that it's always even out. So say it's always 1 block away from the corner, and yeah, because if you're working with 6 blocks, it could be 2 blocks on one side and 1 block on one side. So yes, as you can see here, we have our windows set on this side. So now it comes to the big wall. For the big wall, I like to space out 2. Space out 2. Once again, we'll do 2 again. Like this. And then make it a bit longer. So we get 6. We'll cut up in 6. Break 6 blocks and then fill it up with glass. So as you guys can see, this looks pretty darn nice. So this now comes to the hardest part of the build, and which is making the roof. So making the roof is probably the hardest part, just because I don't know why it's the hardest. It just is. It's the hardest part of the build. It also probably takes the most time too. In survival can be somewhat of a pain. In creative, it's not as bad because I am able to fly. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna, as you guys can see what I just did there. So you're gonna, if you guys want to replicate this and build it, or you guys can always add your own, changes to it. I don't really care. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do now, is build that. So now, next step is taking your wood, and we're gonna do the same thing that we just did with the brick, but with the wood. So sort of like this. So this way we have that, and we're just gonna keep on repeating this step until we get to the point where we don't have very many blocks left. So there's only like 2, I believe, so that we can put some glass, because it's nice to have glass at the top. So now we are going to place our glass, because it is 2 by whatever. And yes, so as you guys can see, we are done the interior, and this is how it looks from the outside. Quite nice. I know. So this is how it looks from the outside. If you guys want to, you guys can elevate it, maybe make it look a bit nicer with some glass here, I used to do this. I don't know. I found it sometimes can look nicer if you just add, I don't know, a bit of glass at the top, customize it, make it how you guys want. I don't really care. It's not my world. Well, it is here, but yeah. So customize how you want. This looks pretty ugly, so I'm not going to do it. But if you guys want to do it, feel free. I don't mind. Even though I said it looks ugly, I don't mind at all. So now we're going to go back to the front entrance of our door. And what we're going to do now is we are going to put some torches up. So let's get some torches out. There we go. We got some torches. And now, it really depends on you where you want to put some torches. Personally, I like to take spruce wood. Is that the right one? Yeah, it is. And put in 4 corners, standing up, so just like this, pieces of spruce wood. So there you go. Now I like to put some torches on top. Make it look kind of classy. So yes, another thing I like to do, just to give it a nicer feel, is add some nether. So what you're gonna want to do now, I'll show you guys see. We're gonna add a fire pit. Flint and steel. Do we have any flint and steel here? You guys can always add some iron bars in front, just in case no one falls in, right? You don't want people falling into the fireplace, and there's really no wood in front, so it is okay. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take some wooden steps. Where are the wooden steps? Where are wooden steps? There you go. And I like to place, you know what I mean, make some chairs, make it look nice. So take a sign. If you guys didn't know this trick, it kind of makes a chair. Makes it look nice, you know what I mean? Kind of look like an armrest a bit. So yeah, there you go. You guys got an armrest on your chair. You guys can always add some chests. I mean, I don't know where you guys want to add your chests. You guys want to add a lot of chests, you guys can do that. Let's add tons of chests everywhere. Storage space, right? Who knows? Maybe you guys even want, you know, maybe back it up one. You know what I mean? Have a nice fire couch or whatever you want. It can be like your TV or something. And there you go. This is the interior of your house. So yeah, we have everything. So now for the outside, if you want to do this, you can do this. You guys can take some flowers. Sunflower. Rose, they have roses. Rose bush. I don't really know the other flowers. I guess we can take some of these and take some of this stuff and the tulips and the poppies and the blue orchards. I don't even know the name of these flowers, but it's okay. We don't need to. So then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to plant. Oh, never mind. We are not going to plant those. Now, fence. You're going to want to take a fence, though. I find it looks nice. Take a fence, maybe block off some space to put some flowers. So let's say we're going to mix it up a bit. Yeah, get some dirt. And then you're going to want to put the next one. So, yes, basically you guys can do this as your garden. If you want to do it on the other side, you guys can do that also. You guys can also add a bit of a walkway to make it look even nicer. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this build number 1. Please like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoyed this. And like I said, you guys can add this over here and add a walkway. I might just do that and show you guys in the next video, but this video is getting a bit long, so I'm going to end it off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. And like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace.